Hello and welcome to my channel. Myself Sayyam Bardia. In this video, we are going to talk about tissues. I teach you chemistry and biology. In this video, we are going to talk about tissues. So let's start with what are tissues. So the new chapter is tissues. So what are tissues? In previous chapter we studied about cell. So when these cells the cells perform various functions. Now when a group of cells performing similar functions come together and perform the same function, then those group of cells are called as tissues. So tissue is nothing but a group of cells that perform similar function. Now in these group of cells we can see something called as division of labor. Okay, in multicellular organisms, we can see something called as division of labor, only present in multicellular organisms. So, division of labor means every cell performs different functions, or every tissue performs different function. Group of tissue performing same function forms organ. So how is the division? Cells. Okay. This group of cells performing same functions are tissues. Now these group of tissues come together and form an organ. Various organ performing a same function is called as organ system. These organ systems come together and various organ systems come together and forms organisms. So in this way, cells to organisms. How? Cells, tissues, organs, organ systems, organisms. Okay. So this was introduction. Plant tissues and animal tissues. Now, as we know, like in cell chapter, we studied the difference between plant cells and animal cells. In this chapter, we will study difference between plant tissues and animal tissue. Now, as we know, plants are stationary or fixed. So, most of the cells present in the tissues are dead. So, the plant tissue, most of cells are dead. Where in case of animals never remain stationary. So most cells are living. Okay, so clear first point. Second point is growth in plant cells. Growth is limited to certain regions. Okay, only certain parts of plant grow. Like plant grow only longitudinally and horizontally. Okay, but in case of animal cell, growth is uniform. So animals grow from every part of their body, from each cell. So each cell has a ability to divide. But in case of plant cells, some cells lose ability to divide, but all cells divide. Okay. Now, in case of plant cell tissues, since plants are stationary, tissues require less energy and maintenance. Okay, but in case of animal cells, tissues require more energy and maintenance as animals are mobile. Okay, so these were the differentiation in plant tissues and animal tissues. Most of the cells of the tissue in plant tissues are dead. Most of the cells in animal tissues are living. The growth is limited to certain regions in plant tissues, but growth is uniform and it occurs over all the body. Now some cells lose ability to divide in plant tissues, but all cells divide. We will learn about these types of cells in the later part of the chapter. Tissues require less energy and maintenance as plants are immobile. This is very important to write. As plants are immobile, but tissues require more energy and maintenance as animals are mobile. So these are the classification of plant tissues and animal. So a plant tissue, as we learned, most are dead, but some are living. Okay, there are two types of plant tissue. First is meristematic tissue. And second is permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue has their ability to divide, but the permanent tissue do not have their ability to divide. So I'll write here can divide, and I'll write here cannot divide. Okay. Meristematic tissues are of three types. First is apical meristem, lateral meristem, and the third and the last one is intercalary meristem. Okay. Permanent tissues are of two types. Simple permanent, and as guessed, complex permanent. Okay, these simple permanent tissues are of three types. First is parenchyma, second is collenchyma, and the third one is sclerenchyma. Why are they said as Simple, because they are collection of only one type of cell. But in case of complex tissues, the tissues are made up of various types of cells. So these tissues have two types, which are xylem and phloem. Okay, so we'll learn in the next video. We are going to talk about all these different types of tissues. We'll start with meristematic and end with phloem. So if you like this video, please like my video. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you have any doubts regarding the video, this video or a previous video, kindly comment down. Thank you.